Power to the players.
We are back here live on the MLG main stage in Las Vegas, and we're bringing you the first match of the evening between Str8 Rippin and Instinct.
So here we go, checking out Str8 Rippin. They're going to be in red, led by team captain Tsquared, Legit and ElamiteWarrior, the objective duos, and of course, one of the nastiest slayers on the circuit, Snipedown.
All right, so the Str8 Rippin keys to success here. They've got to win when they go positive. We saw Triggers Down beat them in Dallas, even though Triggers Down was outslayed. And you know, they have to play their game. They can't get out of their groove. They have to stick to their game plan. That means power weapon control. And you know what? When T2 and Snipedown go off, this team is untouchable.
That's right, Sundance. When T2 and Snipedown are clicking, it can just get scary. Now on the other side of the stage, we're going to be checking out the blue team. It's Instinct, our 4-seeded team. That's going to be led by team captain Walshy here. Of course, you got the twin brothers, Lunchbox and Roy. And then the player we've all heard a bunch from. He tears it up in all the lands. Yet to see huge plays from him at a tournament. He's looking to do it here. It's Soviet.
Yeah, the keys to success for Instinct, we got twin clutchness, all right? Lunchbox and Roy, these guys click really well. Roy, one of the nastiest BRs we've seen on the circuit. Everybody knows that. When these guys play well and they have each other's back, that's going to allow Soviet and Walshy to go off. Now, Soviet, last time these two teams met up, he was pretty much kept in check by Str8 Rippin. If he has a big match, then Instinct has a great shot. Obviously, they need to win some of those Slayer games because the objective games aren't going to get it done.
All right, well, here we go, Sundance. Are you ready? We are kicking off ESPN Saturday night match number 1 with Capture the Flag on Onslaught. Yeah, that's right. The crowd here in Vegas is going crazy because we're going to see some sick sniping, some sick rocketing, and some overshield control. We're going to be starting this one off with team captain of Str8 Rippin. It is Big Daddy Tsquared. Well, Tsquared is going to try and get the rockets, but he is going to be shut down early by Lunchbox and Walshy. We're going to stay on board while we're watching Snipedown get on top of his tower with that sniper rifle. Meanwhile, Walshy already has the flag out for Instinct. So Instinct coming off a huge start here, Sonny.
Yeah, and we've seen how Instinct likes to play this game type bucket. Their plan is they're going to get your flag, they're going to keep you in disarray and try and capitalize when you make mistakes. Because if you rush out and try and stop that capture, usually they got someone right in your base waiting there when 2 or 3 are down to pull another flag. As you'll see Walshy and Soviet do that time and time again.
Well, props to Str8 Rippin there. They were able to come back and stop the flag run there from Instinct. Meanwhile, we are watching Tsquared trying to slip in through the mauler to his opponent's flag, and there he's got it. Legit is going to be sitting in the pit, blocking those needler spawns, and he's going to be protecting as well. Oh, Tsquared missed in the green box jump, but he has great protection here from Legit and ElamiteWarrior. Tsquared finally going to be taken down. Sundance, I want to jump on board with the captain of Instinct. It's Walshy. Walshy moving to his training. ElamiteWarrior one-on-one battle, and Walshy with the perfect 4-shot there.
You know, we talk about how Instinct is the objective-focused team, but this is really one of Str8 Rippin's strongest game types. They're 12-2 CTF in the pit for the entire season. So
12-2.
12-2. They've only dropped 2 games, and they were close games. So Instinct getting a win on this first game is only going to bode well for them the rest of the series. And since Toronto, Instinct is 3-2 in this game type, which is a little bit of a surprise.
Well, of course, a couple of those losses definitely came from Str8 Rippin, as we saw in Toronto. Walshy being taken down, all 4 members of Instinct actually being taken out at once. Now, you're seeing team captain Walshy. He's going to be calling out the strats here to the rest of the team. And I want to go to the red team. Let's go check out what the objective mastermind Legit is doing. Now, Legit, he is coming in with food poisoning today, Sundance. I was talking to ElamiteWarrior, and he said last night, Legit was playing better Halo than I've ever seen out of any player in the entire world in the course of Halo 3's history. But today, he's coming in sick. He woke up this morning throwing up. He's been going to bed in between matches, but now he is looking to try and tough it out. He's going to fight as hard as he can, and he's going to try and get Str8 Rippin into the winner's bracket finals with a big win over Instinct here.
Well, you know, it's tough. I mean, you got to play through adversity, obviously, and the championship comes around once a year. We talked earlier about, you know, Michael Jordan having some of his best games when he had the flu, but Legit is the type of a player. Remember, this is basically 4 all-stars on one team. Legit on a lot of teams would be their primary star. This guy does whatever it takes to get the job done. You see him right there with the sniper rifle going to work.
I just love watching him.
He's a beast. He's a beast. And the thing about it is he's often overlooked, which just allows him to play his game even more. But a lot of respect going out to him for playing through it, the illness, obviously. But there is no tomorrow, Puckett.
Oh, Roy, arguably one of the best battle rifles, if not the best battle rifle in the game. He just got 4-shotted by Legit, and Legit has hit 3 players that I've seen so far with the sniper rifle, dropping their shield, and now he's going to take down Soviet as Str8 Rippin puts in the first flag, and Legit is in position to slay and grab a second flag here. But he is going to be shut down by Roy.
Now, even though that flag didn't get very far, what it does is it makes Instinct cautious of that. On respawn, they have to watch it, so the counter cap is then eliminated. Good play by Legit. He knew he was all out there by himself, out of sniper ammo. Did a great thing right there. By the way, rockets should be floating around here pretty soon.
And we're going to jump on board with Soviet. He was on those rockets. Now he comes through Dark Hallway to help his teammate out with the kill on Legit. Now, you also see Legit's name here is Too Legit. He's bringing it back old school, Sundance. Did big things in Vegas last year, looking to do them again. Here is Soviet one-on-one versus ElamiteWarrior. Elamite had the first shot, and Soviet scares Elamite away. Soviet trying to stay alive. He's in the enemy's base. He's able to snake away towards the Mauler, and then he's going to finally be taken down. But it looks like Str8 Rippin is doing a great job of controlling the power weapons so far in this game, and of course the power-ups, as you see Legit getting the second overshield of the game.
And we mentioned that's one of the keys to success for them. You know, a lot of people talk about Tsquared and his love of the sniper rifle and the rocket. There's a reason. You get those weapons in your hand, and obviously you're going to be doing some damage. But again, as you said, look at Legit again, putting pressure on Instinct's base. Not let. Whoa!
Betrayal there from ElamiteWarrior. Unfortunate stick, just a random plasma grenade catching him in the back. Legit not fazed by it though. And of course, we got to give props to the guy wearing the blue Dr. Pepper shirt in the background. That is the new coach of Str8 Rippin, ElamiteWarrior's little brother and former player from Breaking Point. It is Ace, a top player in his own right, looking to bring his experience as a player to come help Str8 Rippin with a big win here in Vegas.
Oh, that was nasty.
Yeah, we're going to Snipedown.
Let's watch some Snipedown. Now, this kid's a human highlight reel. We all know that. But when he's on fire, he does amazing things. Last event, I spoke to him a little bit, and he was really disappointed with his performance. You know what? Most people would look at the stats he had and they'd be okay with it. Snipedown wasn't. He wrote a long blog to the community, you know, and all the Str8 Rippin fans apologizing for his performance. You know,
he felt bad.
Which is crazy, but you know what? I like that. This kid has a little bit on his shoulder right there. It's a chip. Some would call it arrogance. You know what I call it? I call it a kid who's good, who knows it, and he's going to put it out there, dude.